Hi, my name is Robin, and today we're going to start learning to use manipulatives to solve long division problems. From Brianna's example, we already learned what division is and how to do it, but we're going to do a little more using manipulatives today. So first, we're going to learn what our manipulatives are. First, over here, we have our 1 block. This is just 1 unit. Over here, we have our 10 block. This is 10 of these little cubes can fit right in here, so this yellow one symbolizes 10. And over here we have our hundreds block. So 100 of these little cubes can fit inside this big block, or 10 of these can fit inside all the way down on this hundreds block. Up here at the top we see our division problem. This is standard like we've seen in Brianna's. We're going to be using base 10 today. So we have our 10 blocks over here. So we are trying to figure out how many times 10 can go into 50. So we have 10, we have our 5 of our 5 blocks over here. And each of these is 10. So we're going to try, how many does it take to make 50? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Alright, so how many do we have? Because this equals 10, so how many 10 blocks do we need to make 50? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the top of our division problem, we would write 5. Now for our next problem, we are going to do 20. How many times it goes into 80. So 80 divided by 20. So first we need to get all of our blocks out. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. Now you notice this time 20 is a multiple of 10. So we're going to group these into groups of 20. Alright, and as we're doing that, okay, so now I have grouped all of these 10 blocks so they move together. So we have 10 plus 10 equals 20. So let's figure out how many groups of 20 go into 80. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80. So let's count the number of groups. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 20 goes into 80 4 times. And if we wanted to do this out the long way, we just go, how many times does 2 fit into 8? Again, we have 4, 2, 3, 4 using our manipulatives. So we would write 4 right at the top. Alright, for our last problem, we are going to be doing 100 divided by 2. So we have our 100 block over here, and we're going to break that up into 10 blocks. So we have that, and we see how that would fit right in here. And another one on top. Okay? So we'll just fit all our 10 blocks in right on top of the 100, just so visually we can see how many 10 blocks we have. Okay, so we're going to divide this in half. So I'm just going to take my pen, and right about here would be half. So let's count how many 10 blocks we have on each side. So the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the top we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 100th block is definitely split in half. So So looking back at our division problem, we have 100 divided by 2. So we're going to drop the last 0 and we'll do 10 divided by 2. How many times does 2 go into 10? Let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that is 5. So we're going to write 5 at the top. Now we can't forget about our 0 that we dropped out to do the first part, so we have to add it on at the end. 50. So 100 divided by 2 is 50, as we have over here. We have 5 10 blocks on each side. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And there's our answer. Now it's your turn. You get to create and solve problems using manipulatives all on your own. Here's an example. We divided 65 into 5 equal groups. We have our tens blocks and our ones blocks, and we divided it equally into the 5 different sections. And then we did our workout. For the second example, you will have to pick a number in here that you can divide into 3. You'll use your manipulatives found in the toolbox up top over here, and you will show how whatever number you choose divides into 3, and then you'll show your work just like the other problem. Same with this problem. Again, you pick the number in the middle, divide it by 4. So you're going to put your manipulatives in here, again, found up at the top of the toolbox, and you will solve it out and write your answer at the top. And this last one, you get to choose all on your own. You choose the number in the middle, you choose what it gets divided by, and then you solve it out right here. And then you make your circles to divide into over here, and that is what you're going to do for your problems.